Sports.
I played basketball forever as a kid, but I started playing competitively, like in a team, on a team in grade four. And then I went all the way through. That was really my top priority before I sort of got into more creative stuff. Like I played for Team Quebec, under 15, under 17. I
Well,
played all
that's
the way.
saying that just to be clear, when you say because you lived in Quebec City, yo, what's up, J Pizzle 47, who said Real G, David Weston, KSS stand up. Don't know what KSS is,
Oh,
but respect.
you know, so KS, shout out to anyone from KSS watching this. KSS is Ganawage Survival School. I worked there as a teacher assistant in language arts. So a lot of really cool kids there. I no longer work there. It was time to move on, but shout out to anyone from KSS on here right now. Much love, guys.
Yo, shout out anybody from KSS. Best teacher. That's the kind of cosigns you're getting in the chat right now.
I did my best.
That's dope. So when you say Quebec, because you come from Quebec City, does that mean Quebec the city or the provincial Quebec team?
Yeah, I was the provincial team. So it was mostly guys from Montreal playing, really talented guys.
And what sport was it?
Pardon?
Which sport was it?
Basketball. Yeah, so I was, staying as humble as possible here, but I was a decent player, man. I played a few years. I played a couple summers for Quebec. I played collegiate AAA for Cégep Sainte-Foy in Quebec City. So it was my top priority before this whole music thing, man. I was really into it. It's actually really good memories. So yeah.
Yo, what's up? Willie Scandos just came through. I don't know if you know Willie Scandos. If you're mentioning K-Town, he's from K-Town. So I figured maybe you know who he is, maybe not. It is what it is. He's still in the chat. So what's up, Willie? And you're basically a provincial level athlete, and you're trying to act like you made the. That's not as many people. That's the whole province, all the high school or whatever kids, and you're like the top 30 in a sport to represent the province or whatever the number is.
Top 13, yeah.
So top 13, you're the best, one of the best 13 young basketball players in that time, competing against the rest of Canada. Yeah, Willie recognizes you as a KSS teacher.
What's that?
Willie recognizes you as a KSS teacher.
Word up. Forever an educator, man.
So yeah, that's pretty dope that you were doing that. I could see how that would be a priority. I mean, like if you're at a provincial team and you're one of the best at, that level, you might be like, I should push this. Respectable. Is it like how much time do you put into like practicing and all that shit? Like, is it really like you see in the movies where at that level you're really doing it like 5 a.m. type shits, or is it like you're just good and inside?
Yeah, man, I used to put in a lot of work. Like the summers I didn't play for Quebec and I was more like free. I'd shoot, like we had a mini little basketball court in our backyard growing up. So shout out to my dad. He put in a lot of hours rebounding for us and throwing the ball back and pushing us to.
So shout out your dad.
Pardon?
I said shout out your dad.
Oh, dude. Legend, really great, dedicated father, a great human being. Yeah, he pushed because my 2 younger brothers played 2 very, very good players as well. So yeah, dude, I mean, I guess looking back, I'm not going to lie and say I put in a lot of work. Like definitely could have been more dedicated and put in more, but I was into it, man. Like I'd work on my game, my ball handling, my shooting, I'd scrimmage a lot and beat down on my brothers and think king. But definitely a cool time in my life, man. Like not only for just like being able to play, but just the bonds and the connections I formed with people playing with people in high school, or whether it be on the provincial team. There's people I still keep in touch.
Hold on. When you play like at a provincial level, do you travel across Canada, or does like you go to Toronto or some shit? I feel like Toronto would be the center of Canada.
So when I played under 15, the first summer, the Nationals were out in Vancouver. We had a tournament down in Atlantic City, New Jersey. We played some American teams, which was cool. And then under 17, the Nationals were actually in Sherbrooke, so we didn't get to travel that much. They were in fucking Sherbrooke.
I feel like Sherbrooke would be like, you look at the flyer and you're like, come on. No offense to Sherbrooke, But I feel like if you're,
you know.
sorry, go ahead.
I said you guys could have at least given us like Regina or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to travel to get there, some free trip, you know. But nah, just like a couple hour drive to Sherbrooke.
It was all right though. But I remember that summer we played a tournament in New Brunswick. Yeah, man, we traveled around. We pretty much the whole summer was dedicated to practicing and playing some tournaments to get ready for what actually counted, which were the nationals at the end of the summer, where we'd compete against all the other provinces. And yeah, U15 we won bronze.
Okay.
I remember we beat Nova Scotia in the bronze medal game. And U17 we won silver. We lost to Alberta, who had some crazy good players, man. A couple of them went to play at Gonzaga, like D1. Yeah, man, good memories. Yeah, used to be a baller for sure.
So okay.